supporting Davao music. I remember, nung lumalaki tayo, nasa college pa tayo, I was already in radio, you were already in bands. I remember there was this sentiment among bands na we're not getting that amount of help from the local radio stations. Does that still remain as parang, is there still parang a gap or between local radio stations and the artists we have in Davao? Kulang pa rin ba yung, is there an effort from the media?
But I think there's also a wall between what kind of music bands playing and if kung ganun, bawal bakit yung ganun.
Meron support, malaking support nila, pero nakaano kasi sa genre. If you are okay with kind of genre, right, hindi wala masyadong support. So gusto namin yung mabigyan naman ng chance yung mga hindi parang tinatawag nilang radio friendly songs.
Right.
Yung mga songs na mostly coming from the heart, na yung bang hindi mo siya ginawa para kumita.
Okay. This is the passion. I think sabi ni George na, this is the passion, we're feeding our passion, and we're presenting it to everybody. Ayan.
Kung madali lang gawa ng songs na yung alam nyo na papatok sa radio. Right. Yung sinabi ko kanina, gawin mo lang yung formula ng, personal na to.
Straight to the heart. Straight to the heart, yun.
So, yun din ang problem ng mostly na part. Kasi kami mga independent. So, if you are going to mag-major label ka na, kailangan i-tweak yung song, meron ganyan.
That's right.
So, we want to start na independent kami para naman, kung halimbawa, merong interesado na
Sign on.
Right. So, at least, meron na kami kung ito music namin.
Okay.
Hindi siya pwede change into something.
Because that is your art.
Yes.
Your art. Okay. You mentioned that. Now this term comes to mind. Selling out, nag-sell out na sila, nag-pop na sila ba, nag-cover bands na sila ba. Is that really like a big no-no to bands like, who wrote their own songs?
Everybody has their reasons.
Okay.
But I think as long as they're happy with it, happy with it.
But I'm sure from your catalog of original songs, there's always that song, there's an inclination of being radio friendly.
Oh, yes.
Right? And I think the problem there is that because it's not getting the exposure, right, that it deserves to get. So that's why it's probably hindi siya nag-appeal in a mass-based kumbaga. Right? If there's one song in the album or from the songs that you have made, ano kaya yung pinaka sa tingin nyo this would be a hit, especially among the women?
We're not thinking about women.
No, but I mean, about the lyrics, that women can relate to. Kasi normally, the listenership of radio, yung nakakaano kagad is yung mga, the women.
Yeah. October 27. Maybe October 27.
October 27. Alright. What is the song all about?
Because it's
Isn't it
slow or what?
Saan parang?
Parang siguro masakyan ng babae. Yan type.
Alright. That's in your album, which we are going to talk about maya konti. Sige. Konting muna tayo. Lifetime. Anong ginagawa ng Sides of the Moon? What do you guys do in your free time?
board games.
Board games.
Board games.
Nice.
Play computer games.
Is there anything in your career as a musicero, is there anything at all na you wanted to change? From the presentation known as Big Screen or Sisterhoods, things you did before, choices you've made, there's such a thing. You wanted to change. Decisions made with regard to music.
Kung meron man talaga sa change, me personally, I want to change time. I wanna be back to the 90s.
Okay. What? Interesting.
Mga gymnasium concerts where
Yes. So right. No, the headbangers ball, all those kind of stuff.
Okay, sana.
Kasi nung una, hindi naman, maraming type of songs nung una.
Right.
Israel, Giano, different, yun sila. Meron mga heavy metals, pero sa isang place lang nag-concert. Naaalala yung mga parito type of songs, sabay-sabay sila ng Metallica.
That's
After
right.
Enter Sandman na mga banda,
Right,
parito agad,
Wala problema yun, no? Yeah, that's a good idea.
punk ngayon.
What happened, no?
Kasi hindi siya commercialized.
But it wasn't big yet, no? It wasn't big yet.
Parang ko lang lang kung support. Ito yung tipong every Saturday may gig sa ganito.
That's correct.
Nagari pa si Sturds, no? Sa double book, punta pa sila na.
Oh, I think there was one time binawal ata because of the something happened there.
Yes, yung sa Salmin.
Right. Something happened there. Doon ata. Oh, right. A lot of things coming back to life, and a lot of things we will be learning more from Side of the Moon. We will be back. It's a very, very good episode of Your Sessions. Side of the Moon with John, Junax, and Jerry. Junax, kanina we talked about influences. There's Led Zeppelin, there's Pink Floyd, there's Sonic Youth, 90s things. And of course you have been making your own music, your compositions. And then on the break, during the break, mentioned mo, pare, something interesting, we have these influences, the bands, but you don't hear a Pink Floyd kind of thing in our records. So tell us about the inputs, or if I may call it, the influence of each member of the band to the recording, to the music making process.
Well, that's the beauty of our setup. This album that we are about to present to you is yung lyrics. Mas gusto namin sana meron input sa lyrics lahat, pero siguro next for the future
Okay.
Sa ngayon yung lahat ng lyrics sa akin, pero yung arrangement, drums, kami. So about sa influences na contribute ng banda, yung sa kanya hindi ko pinapakialaman. Same sa kanya. Kasi mahirap kasi i-jerk na sa drums niya.
Right.
So kung mapapakinggan niyo yung album, especially yung The Other Side na song, hindi talaga kasi standard type ng drums. Wala siyang 4/4, 5/4 na ganyan. So kung saan, yung iba kasi kung saan babagsak yung gitara, dapat sabay na ganito.
Right.
Sa ano, hindi. Parang pero hindi siya, hindi makatag. We can do it live.
Right.
Scientific yung approach niya. Ganun siya.
Right.
Hindi siya yung parang pag mag-perform mo, hindi mo siya ma-addict ka.
Right.
Maulit.
Okay. Right.
So, yun, papasok yung mga influences namin sa nasabi Jer, driven by passion,
Right.
sa psychedelic type of music. Tapos, yun, freestyle.
Here's like an example. We always hear